What a whirlwind it's been for RPGs these past few months, as the schedule for releases have been moved around a bit due to many developers still working from home, which of course is causing an impact on getting those games out. But we're heading into July, there are some fantastic new games ahead, including some samurai action, robots who have taken over, otherworldly planet exploration, and even some tactical fantasy, all in the same month. So without further ado, let's get into the top 5 RPGs for this July. Honorable mention, Ghost of Tsushima. This month's honorable mention goes to Ghost of Tsushima, an open world samurai tale focusing on action-adventure. The title is set in Japan in 1274, following the Mongol invasion. The story follows the feuding sides as warfare, chaos, and violent change ensues. Players will follow the protagonist Jin Sakai, a warrior skilled in the art of samurai in a tale of revenge, empowerment, and hope. While dubbed an action-adventure, there's a lot of RPG elements which will satisfy most action RPG fans. Expect to pick up your katana to deflect enemy arrows, block, dodge, parry, or take out foes with a stealthy approach with Ghost Mode. Players will be able to customize Jin's playstyle by equipping charms to provide different passive enhancements, learn skills and technique points from taking down enemies, and completing quests. You will also need to master combat stances to deal with different enemies, from dodging to slashing down foes. From what we've seen so far, there are some stunning visuals with open world exploration and an immersive samurai adventure to be had. Ghost of Tsushima slices its way onto PlayStation 4 on July 17th. At number 5, Moonray. Entering Steam Early Access this July is the hack and slash RPG set in a surreal futuristic world. The story follows Ilter, a being who unlocks the secrets of the element Mium. Drawing power of godlike nature from this element, Ilter wants more. Over centuries, she takes over the galaxy in search of this powerful resource. In doing so, she created planets with new life forms, only to overlook one civilization over time, a cult that also craves Mium, who eventually traps the goddess. Now in a weakened state, Ilter's only hope is to create a secret protector who will free her from her imprisonment. Of course, that's where you as a player come in to fight the strange life forms across the planet. The title sets to combine both light and heavy melee attacks with hyperblast shots, which you can use against these haunting enemies. Use a perfect block strike to send enemies flying and carry out your next move. Slaying these foes will grow the goddess's powers. The title looks to have some interesting concepts and a world that looks like a living modern art piece. Moonray releases on Steam Early Access on July 2nd. At number 4, Void Terrarium. Void tRrLM, or better known as Void Terrarium, the roguelike RPG is coming west this July. The game follows Toriko, the last human on Earth, after a toxic fungi has taken over the surface. The world is a mix of cute and dark, a story that follows the decline of humanity where robots have replaced many human jobs. Players play a robot caretaker tasked with taking care of Toriko and to craft a terrarium world to save her. There will also be polluted dungeons which may reveal a polluted source. Dungeons will change each time you enter, so finding resources needed to take care of Toriko will appear in different areas each time. Players will need to watch out for traps that may suddenly appear, causing dizzying effects known as a glitch, or it may teleport you to somewhere else. There are also sicknesses that Toriko can fall ill to, including bird flu, which she sprouts feathers, and even sadness. Defeat enemies while exploring the wasteland, and gain new skills that can be equipped to suit your playstyle. Void Terrarium releases on PlayStation and Switch on July 14th in the US and July 10th in Europe. At number 3, Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris. You may remember Sword Art Online Alicization in Lycoris was supposed to launch a couple months back in May, but the title got delayed and is finally releasing this July. Take on the role of Kirito in a gaming experience in Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris. Dive into the underworld, an intriguing place set in the anime's Alicization arc. The title sets to bring intense action-packed real-time battles using a combination of both sword skills, sacred arts, and some favourite Sword Art Online characters. The JRPG includes a daily quest system which will give players objectives such as defeating 10 enemies, getting 5 units of items, use 10 sword skills, or even doing 3 link attacks with particular characters and more. The game will come with free monthly update content which includes raid bosses and a premium pass with an exclusive content which is going to be half the size of the base game. Sword Art Online Alicization Lycoris will launch on July 10th worldwide on PC via Steam, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. At number 2, Othercide. Othercide invites you into a world of horror with turn-based tactical gameplay where players will experience roguelite features, deadly missions, and even permadeath, in a story where players take on the role of daughters who are trying to survive, fighting across the dying timeline to defeat the deadly force known as the Others. Take the form of Blade Masters, Soul Slingers, and Shield Bearers, each with their own set of deadly skills. Fight for humanity and stop the foes from another reality from creeping in. The art style is done in a noir-esque style with pops of red throughout, making it one of the most stylish looking tactical RPGs. It also draws inspiration from XCOM, but with its own supernatural setting. Othercide has a dynamic timeline system, which brings together a balance of actions and counters in a strategic battle system. Othercide comes to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC on July 28th. At number 1, Fairy Tail. This month's top spot is taken by the Fairy Tail game based on Hiro Mishima's best-selling manga and anime series of the same name. The game follows the Grand Magic Game story, letting those who are fans of the tale to relive the magic, but there are plenty of new additional stories to enjoy that have never been seen before. Players will form a party with characters they meet on the way. There are 10 in total and include the Fire Dragon Slayer Natsu Dragnil and the Celestial Mage Lucy Heartfilia, and plenty more iconic characters from the series. The main story will take players around 30 hours to complete, but there are plenty of side quests to experience. Each of the playable characters in Fairy Tail also have their very own side stories for you to discover. The battles are turn-based and you'll need to figure out enemy weaknesses. You can even use the Photon Slice attack, well known in the Fairy Tail series. Perform chain attacks for some devastating damage, which can be comboed with abilities from other members in your party. Fairy Tail is set to release on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and PC via Steam on July 31st. That's a wrap for the top RPGs of July. Did I miss your favorite July release? What games are you looking most forward to this year? Please let us know in the comments below.